with another sauce or flavor of the day, right? All right, so not much news, not a lot of news out there altogether. But from here, we just want to talk about the Cowboys in general, of what we can do to improve the offseason. Offseason, look at it for years. We've been known to groom players, find players. Who's going to be 2016 Lucky Whitehead? There's so many questions. There's so many puzzles out there altogether. Now, collectively, it's the offseason, so it's not a lot of news out there. And I'm glad that we are not in the news as often. And that's always good for the Cowboy Nation, because you couldn't know how this can swing, right? Last year with the Greg Hardy deal and Greg Hardy scenarios and this sort of thing, they just couldn't keep Cowboys' name out their mouth. It just kept going on and on and on. But for better words, ESPN cleared house too as well for this season. Skip Bayless will not be there. He's going to be gone in August, something like that. They got rid of Chris Carter. They got rid of they already got rid of Keyshawn Johnson, I believe, earlier. And they got rid of some other cat that I can't even recall. But they cleared house, guys. So that goes to show you that you just never know in this world. It's just such a tremendous process of just living. You just never know when your next check is going to come, or when your boss is not going to hand you out a check. So just keep that in mind of whatever you do out there in this world. Nothing guaranteed to you. But back to the Cowboys news and this sort of thing. Few players that you might want to take a look at here altogether. I say there's a player out there called by the name of Chris Brown. You know Chris Brown, the singer, the R&B guy. But this Chris Brown is the Chris Brown of Notre Dame. Now, there's such a common name that we got two Chris Browns on our team. So when you get a chance to just look at Chris Brown, man, I'm tearing up the place. But try to look up Chris Brown from Notre Dame. The kid is awesome. He's fast. He catches the ball, plucked the ball out of the sky with his hand. Got strong hands. Great route runner. Very frail, skinny, but he find ways to get open. He'll be a hell of a replacement of Devin Streak, or Screek, however you want to call his name. He'll be a hell of a replacement to him. I think that with the right pedigree or anything of that nature, he probably can budge or push Whitehead out the way. I don't know how he's gonna acclimate to NFL routes and this sort of thing. But the guy is sharp. I don't know how he wasn't drafted, but he's a good steal that the Cowboys got. Also, I don't know if he can run kickoff returns, but I know for sure in order for him to make the team, he's going to have to play special team. That's just the bottom line. He's going to have to get out there and make some tackles, make some plays. Another guy you want to take a look at is Ed Egan. I think Egan, Eagen. Ed, of course. He may give Cole Beasley a push. He's a stronger, bigger, faster Cole Beasley. I saw. Let's look up his film and tape, and the guys just jump out on the screen. Yeah, he played for a smaller school, but he may be some work for him to do out there for the Cowboys if he's able to get that star slapped on his helmet. And it's just one of those things, man. Off season, Cowboys have been doing good, I must say, with the off season approach, with the free agent approach, far as not with the big household names, but with those names whereas you can go out and make the team just by what's that word I'm looking at? Just by sheer walk on. You know, like the Irvin kid. I mean, defensive end or defensive tackle, whatever he may play. Tall that we snatched off of the practice squad from Kansas City. Let me see what else we got here. We also have the NFL did their ESPN per se did their NFL their particular power ranking, and we know how they go. Of course, they had number 1. New England Patriots. Number 2 ranked team was Carolina Panthers. Now, keep in mind, this is without a game being played, right? NFL changes and switches from year to year. Number 3, Green Bay Packers. Number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. Number 5, Arizona Cardinals. Number 6 team, Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 7. Now, number 7 is a Cincinnati Bengals. Now, just depending on what happens this offseason and what transpires down the line, I really think that my Cowboys can be within that top, 5 or top 8, type of talent of a team. And it's just not me just blowing smoke or just being a homer or anything of that nature. They have that chance if they can stay healthy. Number 8 is the Denver Broncos. Number 9, you see, the Minnesota Vikings. Number 10, Kansas City Chiefs. So if you just look at it from here, Cowboys, they did Cowboys some justice, and let me see what they said. Post free agent rankings, number 13 was the last year ranking during this time frame. Let me see what they have here altogether. The NFC East is the Charlie Sheen of the NFL. Used to be huge, hasn't done anything lately. People remain surprisingly fascinated. So maybe Tony Romo, Des Bryant comes back with a healthy Ezekiel Elliott, proved worthy of collectively Hall of Fame, blase, blase, blase. 2.5 men return to somewhere. So they're comparing the Dallas Cowboys to the Charlie Sheens of the world, and hashtag winning, right? But neither here nor there. I just know for sure if the Cowboys can stay healthy, we're going to be Super Bowl bound, we're playoff contenders. And I'm just telling you guys right now, if that so happened to happen. Another thing, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but I think I mentioned it on other clips, that it's time for the Cowboys to go out and grab Antonio Cromartie. He already stated and lamented that he would like to play for the team. Why not go out and get that talent? He'll bring veteran leadership. He's a step up or a grade above Brandon Carr. If it was me, I'd slap him on the team as soon as possible, since the draft is over with and mandatory camp is about to be in the midst. We need him to go ahead and start learning the plays, learning the playbook, and getting out there on the field. Before I bet you the New England Patriots of the world, or even the Packers or someone else, is going to go out there and grab him. If not, Arizona is going to go back and re-grab him, something like that. So what we need to do right now is get on the phone, give the guy a call, even if you just stir up some stuff and just have him to come out for some tryouts and stuff like that, for some workouts and stuff like that to get everything going. So that will be a plus altogether. And that's my time here altogether. I thank you all for watching the LT Studios. I thank you all for participating. If you have any comments or if any questions or anything, please comment down below. It's been a pleasure. Or you can inbox me in the private message, however you so desire. I appreciate your time. That's been my time. I thank you all together. Go Cowboys. We on the map, baby. We gonna win it. Time for me to roll. Go Cowboys. And to all my troops out there, I salute. Peace. Peace again. All right, I'm gone, guys. See ya.